WASH. Health stories every 6 minutes on WASH Health Radio, the radio that cares about you.
All my life has been a show. Just wait for the spotlight glow. You've taken the main role. With you I feel home. The cameras start to roll. Our love story will unfold in this cinematic dream. You and I with me. All my life has been a show, and you're the main event. So let the whole world know it's gonna be the greatest thing ever seen on a movie screen. And baby, you're the lead. You're gonna be the star of my life. 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 All my life has been a show, and you're the main event. So let the whole world know it's gonna be the greatest thing ever seen on a movie screen. Baby, you're the lead. You're gonna be the star of my life. You're gonna be the star of my life. You're gonna be the star of my life. All my life has been a show, and you're the main event. So let the whole world know it's gonna be the greatest thing ever seen on a movie screen. And baby, you're the lead. Gonna be the star of my life. Gonna be the star of my
That was what I wanted to discuss with you the other time.
Like, anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come to the show, it's all long. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just
I'm like, it's going to be crashing network, so you post that audio there. Or she believe it to play. The LA Mama Soro, the no Mama Soro. So just the everyone. Compare it now. Logo.
Hello? Okay. It was ringing. It's I just want to ask. The other thing you were doing. Did you encounter any problem? What is it? Okay. And what's the problem? Language? Is it language?
Lagos.
Is it language
And
problem?
It is 2 minutes past 8 o'clock. A very
Okay,
good evening
the
to
coffee.
you, and welcome to Boiling Point Arena. This is actually the 44th edition of the program Boiling Point Arena, and you're listening to Wash 94.9 FM, your number one fun health radio. My name is Gaius. Amokoromo. I'm imagining that you are joining us for the first time on this program. Boiling Point Arena is a monthly public affairs discourse designed to spark meaningful conversations around governance, leadership, accountability, nation building, and the issues that shape our society. Tonight, we take a close look at a subject that has become a major concern for many Nigerians. I'm talking about you. It's something you talk about literally every day. Probably you've been talking about it all through the week, every single day. Nigeria's kidnapping economy, understanding the rising threat of insecurity and its impact on national development. From our highways to our communities, from urban centers to rural areas, kidnapping has become one of the country's most troubling security challenges. Beyond the fear and trauma, many now argue that it has developed into a criminal economy with far-reaching consequences for the nation. Why has the problem persisted? Who profits from it? What is the government's concern? I mean, all of these are some of the questions that will shape tonight's conversation. Stay with us as a distinguished panel of security experts and policy analysts share their perspectives on this important issue. Now, to formally set the stage for tonight's discourse, let me hand over to the convener of Boiling Point Arena, Dr. AYO AROWOJOLU. Dr. AYO, the arena is yours now.
Thank you very much. You can say that again, Gaius. This is Boiling Point. Hello, welcome, dear esteemed listeners and
Recording in progress.
across Nigeria and around the world. AYO AROWOJOLU is my name. You can bet what we are bringing to the front burner tonight is what we can call in the typical Lagos local parlance, Ogbono Feli Feli. It is what is happening in the now in Nigeria. The topic, Nigeria's kidnapping economy and national insecurity. Are security votes working? What must change to make Nigerians safe again? And as you are already aware, Boiling Point Arena is Nigeria's foremost hybrid discourse platform where issues are dissected with candor, clarity, and courage. Of course, it's the 44th edition and yet another compelling episode on a month-by-month basis, which first debuted in November 2022 As it stands, we have been on this lane and on this course for 3.5 years. Well, just watch out our 58th edition. Let's see whether something new will not be coming up. And it is always a privilege to welcome you to this marketplace of ideas, where we bring together policy influencers, political actors, technocrats, and thought leaders to examine issues shaping the future of our great nation. We must let you know that Boiling Point Arena is conceptualized as a public sphere, and this hybrid format, arguably the first in Nigeria, merges digital conferencing with traditional radio outreach, in which about 7 radio stations allow both virtual participation and wide radio listenership. Well, someday, very soon, we'll be conducting an audit to ascertain how many million Nigerians form part of the audience of Boiling Point Arena. Let me not fail to mention that we have seated on this platform the royal presence of the keynote speaker and chair to herald the discourse, talking about our revered Kabiyesi, the Olowo of Owu Kingdom, Oba Professor Saka Matemilola. It is now time to bring up my colleague, Gaius Amokoromo. I'm sure I'm not, well, I think I'm very right now. Over to you, Gaius.
Is it time now to unveil the guests?
Yes, that's all.
All right, let's quickly introduce the distinguished personalities who will be driving tonight's conversation. First, Major General ISHOLA Williams, retired, a respected security strategist and retired senior military officer. Major General Williams served in various command and leadership positions in the Nigerian Army and retired as Chief of Defense Operations, Training and Plans at Defense Headquarters. Over the years, he has remained a strong voice on security, governance, and national development issues. General Williams, thank you for joining us tonight on Boiling Point Arena. Also with us tonight is Colonel Samuel Yomi, a retired Nigerian Army officer, lawyer, security consultant, and public affairs commentator. Colonel Dari spent over 3 decades in military service, holding several command, intelligence, legal, and peacekeeping appointments before retiring as Director of Army Legal Services. Colonel Dari, it's a pleasure having you on the program tonight. And completing our panel is Mr. Oluseun David Onigbinde, popularly known as Seun Onigbinde. Seun is an entrepreneur, public policy advocate, and co-founder of Budget, one of Africa's leading civic technology organizations promoting transparency, accountability, and citizen participation in governance. Through initiatives such as Tracker, he has helped Nigerians better understand and monitor public spending. Seun, thank you so much for making time to be part of this important conversation tonight. Gentlemen, welcome to Boiling Point Arena once again. Over to you, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Gaius. Here is a prologue on the topic that is on the front burner tonight. Nigeria today stands at a troubling crossroads. From bustling cities to remote rural communities, kidnapping has evolved from a sporadic criminal act into a thriving criminal enterprise, creating what many now describe as a kidnapping economy. Despite billions of naira and probably trillions spent annually as security votes across the 3 tiers of government, insecurity continues to spread, leaving citizens fearful and questioning the effectiveness of existing security strategies. Are these enormous security expenditures yielding the desired results?
Kidnapping thing has pushed to our nation. It has become very highly decentralized, where kidnap gangs now operate as heavily armed and as corporate-style criminal networks. Now, the core paradox is this. Several billions and probably trillions have been funneled into security votes over the last several decades, both federal and state levels. But the scale of insecurity seems to be worsening all the time, as we can all witness. And it has, the problem has shifted from the sporadic, politically motivated act into the one that is structured, self-sustaining ransom economy that threatens our national security and stability. Now, if you look at the mechanics of this so-called kidnapping economy, it's on a massive financial scale. Some statistics suggest that over the last 12 months or so, almost 5,000 civilian abductions have happened, with almost 3 billion naira paid out in confirmed ransoms, which is really sad. Most of the time, you find that these kidnap criminals, gangs, target the most vulnerable in the society. It's not just the high network individuals that are being targeted. There's also mass abductions of school children, rural farmers, and mass transit commuters who are just planning their road, going on a trip, for example. Now, when you look at how some of these things work, it looks like the ransom payment is being really invested somehow. That is, some of these ransom payments seems to become kind of venture capital for terror, if you like, where the cash is immediately recycled to purchase more sophisticated weapons, secure logistics for them, and fund sometimes illicit mining operations, which makes this cartel even more powerful than the weapons, and which is really sad. Now, it looks like we have in security architecture what we can call accountability black hole, where you have trillions of naira allocated in terms of security votes, which is very discretionary. It's opaque allocation of public funds, which are supposed to be meant for urgent, unbudgeted security emergency, at the president and state government level. You don't find that, this staggering amount, it lacks legislative oversight. Which is the case. And then to compound it, the frontline personnel, security personnel, are starved of funds, while executives hold this vast amount of money, which is unaudited most of the time. The tactical security agents on the ground seem to suffer from substandard equipment, low morale most of the time, and underpaid operational allowances, tolerable intelligence operations. And you can see sometimes the frustration boiling over, where I see some of these security personnel coming out in the media and social media sometimes and begin to lament the situation that is there in the front line. Now, it's not just that. When you look at where these criminals hide, it's mostly in the forest. That have this large farms. And this one have abandoned their fields in food basket states, for example, to escape abduction, which now is driving historic food inflation and national food security as well. You can see some of these things. Again, you find domestic and foreign investors refusing to deploy their capital to environments where the employees require active paramilitary escorts. Of course, that cover their costs as well, and then reduce their exposure as well. Now, some of the things that, well, maybe hopefully with this, with decentralizing the police, the state police bill, which seems to be getting some traction now, we can begin to transition away from the overburdened federal police structure to organized state and maybe community-based policing to dominate those rural areas where most of these criminal gangs, hide and where they operate from. And again, there's nothing wrong with deploying technology-driven border control and, and surveillance to shift funding towards artificial intelligence, drone surveillance, for example. I mean, satellite imaging, these are not rocket science, to be honest. And also with analytics to police forest hideouts. The fact is, as a country, we cannot budget our way out of a security crisis like this, using the same very non-transparent financial mechanisms that take the accountability gap that we have currently. And we need to dismantle this kidnapping economy if we must go forward as a nation. And we must stop treating security as a secret budget item and start managing it as a strictly measurable national investment. Security, there's no way that we can grow our economy and we can progress the way we should be. Thank you very much for that as well. To our discussant to help us probably dissect the issues as you see them and hopefully get some contributions from our participants as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gaius. That was highly intellectual, and Gaius has set the pace. A very quick one before we go to the firing line. If you are on YouTube, we got information that many people like to join this discourse more on YouTube than even the Zoom. Please subscribe to that Boiling Point YouTube channel, and please just register a comment and let us feel you how you feel us. Thank you very much. Another quick one, we want to thank all our stakeholders, particularly you, the members of the audience who stick with us, come in, come shine. In all these 44 editions, I'm sure it's possible we have somebody who has never missed one edition. Thank you so much. We have been inundated with a lot of requests from very many organizations and individuals who says they cannot wait for our 1 month regular Boiling Point Arena. It's okay. Boiling Point Arena continues as a regular event every second Sunday in every month. You don't even need any notice. Once you have the link, just come on board every second Sunday in any month. That is sacrosanct. We are going to start another one called Boiling Point Extra. And that one, because many organizations are requesting, well, they want to feature, they like our audience, they like our platforms, they like our media. So we are going to start on June 28th, that's Sunday, June 28th, an organization, National Association of CDOCs, that's NAS. They are very passionate about this insecurity matter. In fact, they are coming up in another dimension that is on drinking more at the angle of protecting the students, whether secondary, whether primary school pupils. They are doing a topic, safe schools, securing the future of the next generation. They are looking at the insecurity in another dimension. You had the former Senate President Lawan, who said Boko Haram is fast achieving his objective. What they want is that no school Somebody traveled to Kwara, Ekiti. 3 weeks ago, there have been no schools in that area. Those schools have been shut. So they want to look at all of this very well. Please just mark it in your diary. June 28th, that is when Boiling Point Extra will debut. It's a clarion call even to government. We are helping government one way or the other to connect with the people. It could be customs, it could be police, it could even be the army. We could help you do it very well by organizing this kind of discourse, and we can move. Thank you very much. Let's quickly go to the firing line. Let me start with General ISHOLA Williams. General, a very good evening to you today. Help me unmute.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, yesterday, one of the generals, a major general actually, who was the first of the army, of the defense headquarters in capacity of the spokesperson, was buried. He died in the hands of kidnappers. Very unfortunate. I do not know how you feel. It's looking like in the days past, in your days, even in the Abacha era, in the Babangida era, Abacha used to be quoted, I don't know whether rightly or not, say, if terrorism persists, insurgency persists for more than 24 hours, then there is a hand somewhere. I don't know whether you can beat your chest that is the same army that we are. Do we actually have an army? Let's start with that, sir.
Thank you. What is happening is this. When Shagari was president, and the late Inspector General Adeusi was the Inspector General, Shagari established the MOPOL, the mobile police, as we call it. The mobile police was supposed to be a paramilitary force, not police. Paramilitary force. And it was established basically to be able to use extra police power to deal with gangs, as KBC has mentioned. We do not have terrorism in Nigeria. We have gangs of criminals. We have gangs of bandits. We have gangs of kidnappers, and so on. That's what we have in Nigeria. And that's why MOPOL was established. But because Adeusi wanted to be both the President General of Policing and Inspector General of the Paramilitary Police Force, he merged the MOPOL with the police, which was wrong. Second point is this, is that Nigeria made a mistake, territorial integrity, and enforcing law, when you cannot prevent or deter. And public safety is for bottom up. All the kidnappers, criminals are in local government. So federal government has no business with policing. Federal government has no business with policing. And even the new law that National Assembly has provided now is still a big mistake. State policing should be independent of federal policing, independent of the Federal Police Commission. And they should have their own police commission at the state level. So it's not. And the mistake that you have been making, which is making the situation worse, we have made the army to undertake paramilitary job instead of facing insurgency. And if we are going to do the right thing, we are creating state police now. Let them have their own police commission, not federal one. Independent. The federal police should be divided into 2 or 3. Paramilitary force, which is the MOPO, Crime Intelligence and Criminal Investigation Agency, with a Director General. And MOPO, we have a Commander General. And MOPO will now train what we call police commandos. Those police commandos should be doing what the army is doing now. Period. Army will not face insurgency. And because we are not doing these things appropriately, the federal government, for the past 15 or 20 years, have been wasting money on sophisticated weapon systems which are not appropriate for counterinsurgency or for paramilitary force. Like the Tucano, it's like killing a fly with a hammer. Or many of the air platforms that the Air Force has, what are they using them for? Every time they go out, they will kill so many people, and report will come back that those people they kill were civilians. And the crazy thing is that they kill in 70s, 100s, 200, according to reports. But that does not diminish insurgency power in the Northeast. They will be able to deal with the gangs in other parts of Nigeria. We need to stop wasting money. We need to restructure our public safety system and separate it completely from what the army should be doing in insurgency. If not, we will continue to waste money. One point I want to make just before I let others speak is this. The federal government keeps establishing new ones, mining marshal, forest guards, and the point is that they keep recruiting. In any security system, if you pay more than 60% of your budget on personnel cost, how much have you got left for operational duties, maintenance of equipment, mobility, medical services, and so on for the troops? Today, I am sure with those of us that all the ones you see in the budget, they are not the total amount of money. The states are spending billions. The federal government is also giving some money somewhere. Lagos State, for example, they have security trust fund. And we don't know how much the governors have in their security vote, which they also spend, apart from the money in the budget. In short, trillions of naira have been spent on public safety, counterinsurgency, but we do not see the effect of this amount of money being spent. Okay. The first time said they cannot buy weapons because of Iran war. Bangladesh, like somebody called it hogwash. It's all nonsense. A lot of money being wasted. So let me stop here. Okay. Thank you. Because only videos are not practice here.
Thank you very much. You are all our experts today. That was very profound, by the way. But was it an omission that you didn't speak about the general who died in captivity? I remember a particular Time magazine front cover edition about maybe like 4 or 5 years ago or 6. put the photograph of Buhari and say a general conquered by terrorists. I'm not sure we have